Welcome back and thank you for joining me. I'm Dr. Julie Quimby. There's a saying among mental health professionals that pain is inevitable, suffering is optional. So how do we distinguish between pain versus suffering? If you're a human being, pain, be it emotional or physical, is an inevitable consequence of living. We will all experience both physical and emotional pain in our lives. So what's suffering? We think of suffering as our reaction to the pain, the commentary or response we have to our pain. We might tell ourselves things like, this is awful, I can't take this, I can't do this anymore. Why me? This is not okay. We may resist the pain or tell ourselves that it's simply not fair, that we shouldn't be feeling it, which increases our experience of the pain. It increases our suffering, the distress that we feel. Think of a time where you were experiencing some physical pain, maybe mild pain associated with an exercise regimen or training that created some discomfort in your body. But perhaps you responded to that discomfort by recognizing that it was an expected consequence of the hard work you were putting in. That if you could tolerate the pain or perhaps push through it, that you knew that it would lead to growth, better performance, more conditioning. And that's a response that may be adaptive and healthy, that we are accepting the pain as a consequence rather than resisting it. If we resist pain in that situation, we may decide that we don't want to continue, that we're not going to persist, and therefore we may be limiting our potential. But this can be really difficult to do when we're experiencing emotional pain. So many of us have resistance and feeling like we shouldn't be experiencing emotional pain. We shouldn't feel this in our relationships. But if we can respond to emotional pain in an adaptive way, by accepting the pain as a consequence of sometimes being in close relationships and responding to it with soothing messages that this is temporary, it won't last forever, we can get through this, then we suffer less. You will experience less distress associated with your pain. I hope this is helpful as you encounter situations where you're feeling pain, to remind yourself that you're not there forever, that you're going to be okay, and you can better tolerate the pain. Thank you, and I look forward to sharing more with you in the future.